So, hello everyone, Mason, the senior minister at Unity of Kalamazoo. And I want to share some words of inspiration with you on this Friday, July the 2nd, in the year 2021. Do you believe that it's already July? Amazing how time flies. But our word on this day is protected, protected, protected. And our affirmation is the presence and power of God surround me and I feel protected. The presence and power of God surround me and I feel protected. The presence and the power of God surround me and I feel protected. Let those words seep in to your heart and your mind as we take in this inspiration today. Every person on earth is an individual here to make a unique contribution to the world. At the same time, each person is a member of the human family and a child of God. I remember this at times when I feel vulnerable and alone. There is nowhere I can be that is outside of God. Enfolded within this oneness, I feel safe and protected no matter what comes my way. Seeing myself and all other people as divine beings helps me take comfort from the presence of others. I am free to ask for help and support, knowing the unconditional love of God is expressed through the care and support of my fellow human beings. My protection comes from my awareness of my oneness with God. And from the book of Joshua, chapter 1, verse 9, God said to Joshua, as God says to us, I hereby command you, be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened or dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Beautiful words to contemplate. The presence and the power of God surround me, and I feel protected. We are all here together on this planet. We know that we will encounter times of difficulty, but we are all members of the one family of God. There's nowhere we can go where we would be outside of God, for God is always with us, and God is working through human beings to help us, to supply that human touch that we need, that human sense of security that we need, that human protection that we feel and can benefit from. So as we see ourselves as divine and see all other beings as divine, we can gain some comfort as we walk the path of this life. Feel free to ask for support, knowing that the unconditional love of God is expressing through the care and support of your fellow human beings. Protection comes from your awareness of your oneness with God. Protection comes from your awareness of your oneness with God. Protection comes because you are in tune with God. And if there is anything you need to do, that you will be divinely, intuitively guided to or from situations that might be harmful to you. So we want to feel the presence of God and be surrounded by the presence of God and feel protected. But we also want to use some common sense as well in the things that we do. We don't put ourselves in jeopardy. God gives us wisdom as well. And this reminds us of our prayer for protection, which the poet laureate of Unity wrote, James Dillard Freeman. And that prayer for protection went to the moon with an astronaut. That prayer for protection has gone all over the world. People find such comfort in it because we affirm God's presence with us. And so whenever you're feeling fearful or you're feeling vulnerable, say that prayer for protection. We always say it every time we do the the message on Sundays, and we also do it every day when we do the inspiration for you. It's the power to know that God is always with you, that the presence and the power of God surround you, and therefore you can feel protected. So let's affirm that prayer now. The light of God surrounds us. Feel that. Know that to be true. The love of God enfolds us. Feel that. Know that to be true. The presence of God watches over us. Feel that and know that to be true. The power of God protects us. Feel that and know that to be true for you wherever you are. Wherever you are, the presence and power of God surround you and you are protected. Wherever you are surrounded in love and light and enfolded in God's good. Wherever you are, God is there. There's nothing that can or ever does separate you from the love of God. We just become conscious of it and affirm that it is so. We feel that presence around us because we know wherever we are, wherever we go, God is there and all is well. We take that in. All is well. All is well. And for that we say, thank you, God. Today, that God's love and protection are with you. I behold the Christ as you. Namaste and peace.